Hello, BP. Hello, Ink Guy. Welcome in. Hello, Noxy. Haven't seen you in a minute. How you doing? Same with you, Ink Guy. Haven't seen you in a minute either, technically speaking. Welcome in, guys. That tracks, Nox. That tracks. Absolutely. Absolutely tracks. Understandable. It's been a minute, though. Hope work hasn't been kicking your ass too hard. Now you got time to stop and chat. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This is my second stream today. I've been doing lots of double streaming, if not triple streaming in the last few days. Ever since we finally found a new... So, I don't know if we had the dog when you were in, but we had a dog. We finally found a new home for her because she was she needed more stimulation than we can give her. Much more reasons than just that, but we finally found a new home for her, and now I have more time to stream more, so I'm streaming more as much as possible. Yesterday I don't think I streamed twice actually. Yesterday I streamed once, but day before that, the day before that, the day before that, blah 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 blah, into a few days. We've been streaming multiple times. Let me get out of my void zone into my regular zone. Hello. Hi. Let me make myself a little bigger. Just a tad. There we go. But yeah, so I was doing that. And here's just a chat. There he is. There's the boy. That's right. I also made a new emote. You can find it on Twitch. You have to be subscribed for on Twitch, but I have a new emote which Ink Guy will like. What's the question, BP? Here's the emote for everyone to enjoy. In fact, let me refresh just in case I just re-uploaded it for a new version with a slightly bigger head. But the bam, it's perfect. It's stupid. Can you tell what it is? I'm sure everyone can tell what it is. This here because your iPad Max. I don't know that. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know what you mean by that. But hello, those of you that are coming in. I hope everyone's having a fantastic night. The unemployed boss. Like I'm the boss of unemployment. I mean, I've had people come to my chat and tell me to get a job and shit. But I mean, like, I am treating this as a job, kind of. Asterisk. More so than many people are. More so than others. I do this daily. And I've been focusing on making sure I get like 6+ hours in a day if I can. If it's possible. There's days where I can't. But I stream every day. So, I mean, like, it doesn't make me upset. It's just like, haha, you're stupid. Are you here to troll or are you here to enjoy the chat? And I like troll. Okay, banned then. That's fine. Find someone else to troll. Sit down. It's fine. You're stupid and lame and you should feel bad about that. You know what I mean? That's usually how it goes. That's usually how those things go. Hello, Danny. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let me refresh my model again. I think it's feeling a little unresponsive. Well, now that I have it open, it feels responsive. How's that? Much better? Maybe? Much better. Way better. Holy balls, way better. Okay. Elaine, I don't speak that Brazil. I don't speak that. You fought and ended it. Nice. Congratulations, Beep Weep. Congratulations on fighting Ender Dragon. Did you die, or did you win, or did you die? That looks more like Portuguese for me. To me, actually. But it could be Spanish. I'm not sure. It's the way someone said Brazil. But I could be wrong. They did say yes immediately after you said you think she's speaking Spanish. So maybe she's speaking Spanish. I don't know. It could be either. I'm not an expert. I don't speak either of those. If Graz was here, he'd be able to tell me, but he's not here right now. I'm sure he's out doing stuff. Grinding the crap out of Legends. ZA right now. Or you're glad I'm live or else you'd be bored as hell. Well, good. I decided to be live today. Twice. Second time. My wife's in her office. I don't know what you're doing. Maybe she went to sleep because she's tired. I don't know. Maybe not. Am I gonna play a game? Depends. Speaking of tired, yawn. Depends. Depends on the chat, right? If the chatter in the chat is pretty good, and we got a lot of people to talk at, then nice. Let's only speak English in my chat, so I don't have to go through and monitor everyone's, like, Google what everyone has said in other languages, so then just to make sure you haven't said anything bad. Hello, Sing. So, game. Maybe, maybe not. Depends on the chat. Depends on how chatty everyone is. If the chat dies and I'm basically alone again. If I'm alone again, then I'll probably switch to a game. But, you know, for right now, it seems like it's going decently. Decently well. Medium well. I don't know. We can just do a chatting session. I love chatting sessions. I've been doing lots of night chatting sessions. Sessions lately. Ish. Blah blah blah. Depends on my wife though if she wants to join. No, but I don't think she does. I think she's tired. Kind of shouted at her. I don't know. She might not have heard me. It's fine. It's whatever. Anyway, so you can also speak Zulu. Nice. Nice. That's cool. I'm not tired, damn it. Why am I yawning? Anyway. Fuck. But yeah, it depends on what the chat's like. If people are actually giving me topics to talk about and talking and asking questions and doing things like that. Because as you know, I stream every day. My reservoir of chatting topics ran dry like 200 days ago, if not more. You gave us the yawn. You're infected now. I've infected you. You can do nothing about it. You have been destroyed by the yawn. What games am I looking forward to? Though there's one particular game I've been looking forward to. It's already out. I just haven't played it, and I haven't seen any spoilers on it. Thankfully, I want to play through Mouse PI, which looks really fun. Looks really silly. I've heard it's kind of hard. Kind of. I don't think it's gonna be that hard, but I've heard it's kind of hard. I kind of want to play that. It looks like a lot of fun. Otherwise, I have a couple games I'm excited for. There's this MMO that I've seen on the Rat Game. Yeah, Rat Game. I love Rat Game. Rat Game looks good. Rat Pew Pew Game. Go Pew Pew. There's another game I'm excited for. I've seen like clips of this game. It's like some weird MMO, but like in the style of like an old Final Fantasy game, but it's also not. Hello, Kenzie. Nice. I'm glad you remember me. Thanks. Yeah. It's in the style of like the top-down RPG, like 32-bit or 64-bit. I don't know, like pixel art game, but it's like destroy worlds, nice. But it's like a regular grindy MMO where you go around killing stuff in real time and not like a battle, whatever the fuck. Otherwise, I'm excited for. There's a game called Souls Remnant. They're finally entering their beta period, their open beta period in next month, like the 14th or something. You're glad we can use the Switch 2 mouse mode for the Rat Goes Pew Pew game? Excellent. Instead of saying purple, say purple. Okay. But yeah, no. That's the one I'm most excited about. Souls Remnant is what I'm most excited about because it's free, and it's an MMO like Maple Story. I love that game, and once it gets to open beta, it means I can start really promoting it. When it was closed beta, it was Do you play Roblox? Do you have games on your phone? Do you play Roblox? Are you a cringe child? No. I do not play Roblox. I'm evil now. I don't play Roblox. No. Anyway. God. One of the more popular questions we get in the stream. Roblox gives you the EBGBs. Even before, I mean, we know why, Noxy. It's because well, it's not, okay, look. Roblox is designed to be a sandboxy game where you can go in and make your own games inside that game. It's a game engine. So you can go in and they have assets for it. And there have been official, real big companies that have made games in it. I know Sega made a Sonic game in it. That a friend of mine likes. But like, fucking, you know who else makes it? A bunch of child predators and people that are just trying to exploit children to steal their parents' money, which is gross. Even before that was the case, the game didn't look good. Like the engine itself doesn't look good. So it's also used to steal people's content. So like popular games outside of Roblox are stolen and then put into Roblox by people that are trying to make a quick buck off of kids who either can't afford that game or don't know it exists because they don't play anything but Roblox. For example, the game Peak. Like there was a Peak clone in Roblox. Obviously not as good as Peak itself, but like they made a Peak clone for that reason, to steal money from kids. Which is gross, and I hate that. I hate it. I would never touch that game. You only stick to single-player games as of right now, and it's why I gave you the EBGBs. Except for Tetris 99 for some reason. Tetris 99 looks kind of fun. I don't play Nintendo stuff. I don't think that Tetris 99 is a Nintendo thing, but like, I don't really play anything that's from Nintendo or even the Nintendo systems for the most part, just because it's like, I don't own anything Nintendo anymore. I still have I have the original Wii. I have the original Wii that is backwards compatible with the GameCube, which was the first generation Wii before they got rid of that to try to resell all the GameCube games. Because Nintendo's a scumbag company. Although at the time they weren't a scumbag company, but they still did that for a scumbaggy reason. Regardless, that's just how it goes. I don't like to support scumbag companies like that. You know what I mean? Like, there's a bunch of things I don't do. I don't support scumbaggy companies. I don't stream shorts content or like YouTube content because that's stealing people's stuff. Like, I get, like, if I made, do you hear the good shit? Hey, Kraz, perfect timing to hear the good shit. And I didn't even do it on purpose. You picked up a fat DS yesterday, which is pretty good. Nice. I used to have a Nintendo DS, the DS Lite. The second generation one, the thin, not fat one, before the 3DS. And I used to play it a lot when I was a kid. Like, you only stick the handhelds right now. I get it. I've been, you know, I'm a PC boy. I'm a PC man. I'm a PC guy. It turns out they're making 2 new Knights and Magic kits. That's awesome. That's awesome, actually. I know how much you love Knights and Magic. Actually, it's basically the only mecha anime that I know anything about. You're gonna watch. I'm gonna watch YouTube on my Xbox. Have fun. Thanks for coming. I'm gonna make you feel bad as a streamer and tell you I'm leaving because I have no attention span. Thanks, Tanisha. What? Thanks for coming. For sure. Basically, the only mecha anime that I know anything about is Knights and Magic. So yeah. Also, you're gonna chill out and sleep. Bye bye. See you later, BB Weep. Thanks for coming. I know it's late. You know, I've been doing a lot of late streams lately. Well, maybe like double streams. Double feature. Double feature. Oh. You're still here? Nice. But, you know, games that I am excited for. I went over that. Reasons I hate Roblox. Yeah. And companies that I don't support. Yeah. You might have to watch it at some point. You can't be out mecha'd by me of all people. I'm gonna be real. I don't really remember that much about it. I remember like a lot of reused backgrounds because a lot of the anime took place in like large walled canyons for some reason, like high walled canyons or something for some reason. I remember like very little of it because it's been like close. I don't know, like 10 years probably. I was in college when it was airing, or after it aired, and I watched it. Had to be like 2018, maybe 2016 to 2018, somewhere in there is when I watched it. And I watched it once, and it was a good anime. Not one that I'd be like, yeah, this was amazing, and I remember everything about it. It was like I watched it and it was good, and I'd recommend it. Knights and Magic was good. I'd watch it again if I was watching a lot of anime. You know the anime that I want that they haven't released a new season of in a billion years. I really want another season of Overlord. Overlord is so good. I love Overlord. Overlord is so good. Season 2, hit or miss. The first half of the season sucks, but the rest of it's really good. But like Overlord is so good. I want more of it. I want more of like season 1 shenanigans, you know? Season 1 was so good, and the rest of seasons like spread it out, like tried to make it like, cool, this episode, like this arc is about these characters, this arc's about these characters, and like, we don't care. The viewers don't care. We want to see more about the main character. That's who we're invested in. It's nice having some world building with some side characters. And it did help a little bit in one arc, but like fucking for the most part, it's like, God. This is all by really good studio Madhouse. So why are you focusing on the dumb stuff? Because it was in the books? I don't care. But I do want more of that. I want more of it. I think I came out of a movie recently. I still haven't watched Freeman though. I still haven't watched that. I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it. So Kraz, do you like the new emote? Are you a fan of my new emote? Are you a fan of it? Watch it. I know, I want to watch it. I've been meaning to. Every time I think about watching it, I'm like, ugh. If I have time to watch this, I should be streaming. You know what I mean? You love it and despise it. That's good. That's the exact feeling I was hoping to instill in people. It's the best and the worst. It's the best and the worst. Oh. The chat has already kind of quieted down a little bit. It's down to me and Kraz again, and possibly Noxie, who's doing stuff, and possibly who else? That's about it. It's just Kraz and Nox. It's Kraz and Nox, and maybe a few people coming in and out. That's fine. I have ran out of just the 3 of us. Maybe I can convince my wife. Let me see if she wants to come and annoy Kraz. Don't want to interrupt all our anime talk. I'm not, I haven't watched a lot of anime. You said what you said? Okay. Merps, I swear to God, what? 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 What'd I do, Kraz? Tommy! Oh, that's weird, Tomster. Well, welcome back to the Twitch. Twitch does that. I mean, YouTube does that. Twitch don't. Twitch is awesome. Twitch is awesome. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boo, 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 boo. Anime talk, huh? I really haven't watched that much anime lately. No, not enough to really know anything about anything that's going on. Is it an overstatement? You think so? You think so, Kraz? I don't know about that. I think it might be perfectly. So, Merp, if you could be a kid again, what's the first thing I would do? I wouldn't want to be a kid again. Not right now. Probably panic. Probably have a panic attack. I think that'd be the first thing I'd have if I turned into a kid again. You watched the Odyssey yet, or just as Nolan intended, or just as Nolan intended? No, it looks like absolute horse's ass. There's like so many mixed reviews on that shit. It looks like a can of ass. I love the Iliad and the Odyssey, but God, yeah, it looks like a giant can of ass. As for if I was forcibly turned into a child again, like sitting back in time to when I was a child, and I'm a child now, and now I have to live out my life again, I think I would panic. I think I'd immediately have a panic attack. You're a sucker for Greek mythology. Yeah, I love it, but like, yeah. As for going back in time and being a child again, I'd have a panic attack. Like, I'm happy where I am in life right now. I have a lovely wife. We have a house. We're in a happy time of our lives. Like, if there was, and I know that there is no way on God's green earth, on planet Earth, that I'd be able to recreate the circumstances for which my wife and I met. That's impossible. It's impossible. Just completely and utterly impossible. So I can't stress enough to say that it would be devastating. How about if you can teleport anywhere once, but you can't get teleported where Where would I go? You can't get by what? You can't... What? And by a sucker, you mean you played a lot of Hades 1 and 2? I like Hades 1, I haven't played 2. You can't teleport back. I don't think I would teleport. I think teleportation is something like. If I had the power of teleportation, I wouldn't use it. You know, I firmly believe that teleportation, the only way that it would work is if teleporting is you are destroying your original body and recreating a new one at the teleportation destination. Oh, there she is. Love, if you had the power of teleportation, would you use it?
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just got here.
Well, that's the conversation point. If you had the power of teleportation, would you use it?
In a heartbeat.
In a heartbeat? I wouldn't. I don't want the power of teleportation, and I wouldn't use it. No matter what, I wouldn't even tell you when I have the power, because I firmly believe that teleportation. Here's a better hypothetical of teleportation. I gave this one to Kraz. Okay, you're given the power to teleport by a genie, and you use it once. After which you are told that teleporting destroys your original body and recreates it at the destination. What's your reaction to this, and do you keep using it?
Are you asking me?
Uh-huh. Does your consciousness stay? Yeah, it does, technically. You didn't notice because you've already teleported, you didn't notice the destruction of your body. But who's to say that your original body didn't feel every ounce of being destroyed? Who knows the consequences of this kind of thing over a prolonged period of time? For me,
okay, well, if you don't know the prolonged effect, like, of continuously using it, I don't know. But then again, I probably wouldn't think of that. Well, wait, like, it's like getting faxed, or it's like just dying, basically.
Your original body was killed and recreated at the new destination, like vaporized. That's
well, if
the
you're vaporized,
that's the problem.
You don't really
Graz.
feel any pain.
That's the problem, Graz. Is the new body truly you? That's the thing. That's why I would never use teleportation even if it was given to me. Because that particular crux of that superpower is the thing that I'm like, absolutely not. Right? Like, no. The only way teleportation can work, in my mind, that I think could work, unless, like the genie said, cool, like portals are great. You're creating a wormhole and you can step through it and you're in your destination. Great. It's teleportation that is a power that I would never choose, because you are vaporizing your body and recreating yourself at the destination, and I'm not doing that. No. If like your whole body got shredded to pieces and then it got reconstructed in another place, I mean,
that's like being faxed.
That's like being faxed. It's your original body, kind of. What if one of your limbs didn't make it, right? There's other complications that can arrive with that one, but I think it's less bad than the original one. Like the normal teleportation where you are vaporized and reconstructed at your destination, which is probably the only way that it would really logistically work. Otherwise, I mean, like, if your whole body got shredded to pieces and then reconstructed at another place, you'd have to, like, time would pass before you got reconstructed, because your body would have to get there. So, like, probably teleportation would just be you shredded yourself to pieces and then you magically land in a UPS box and at your front door, and like you wake up when you get there as you reconstruct yourself outside of the box. You know what I mean? Like, at that point, imagine you arrive at your destination and your fingers are missing, right? So it's like the Iron Giant. They'll come crawling to you at some point and then reattach themselves to your fingers or your hand, right?
This is like resharing, like reposting a picture over and over and over again, just keeps getting degraded every time.
And that's the crux of teleportation, and that's why I would never use it. Like, fucking no, absolutely not. What if your body just became invisible and you can pass through walls, but it happens really fast and then turns back normal? It's teleporting. I think that's not teleporting. That's just like, or like you move really fast to your destination without noticing it happening.
Well, Tommy, you mean not invisible, intangible.
Yeah, intangible. You're not teleporting. You're being like pulled to your destination instantaneously.
You're phasing through things.
You're basically phasing through the ground
super
to your
fast
teleportation, right? That makes sense. I mean, like in that case, then yeah, I'd probably use it. I mean, like at that point, it's just a superpower. It's portals, except kind of worse. Which, I mean, teleportation's always been portals. What if you forgot your cock? Man, that would suck. You know, you're Akira Kuro. You're scrolling YouTube to find a VTuber to rate. Well, I'm here. Hi, welcome in. You're here to rate cuteness, voice, and animation. Well, I get like a 2 out of 10 on all 3 of those. So I mean, there's your answer. I hope you like it, but objectively, it's like a 2 out of 10. What would you give me, love? The categories are cuteness, voice, and animation.
I mean...
Well, as you can see, his voice is awful and he's chopped as shit. Thanks, Kraz. Absolutely, you're right. 100%. You got me. You got me in one. Mm-hmm. I mean, you can't really judge a VTuber's animation, right? I mean, you kind of can. Some of them are terrible. Some of them look bad. I've seen ones that just look bad. But like, even well-made VTube models aren't really animated. Not really. Unless you're using like VBridger and some other things.
Talking about art style.
I mean, maybe. Okay. Art style. Most art style is just, this is regular anime boy or anime girl.
Yeah, like I prefer yours than most of like the anime VTubers, just because a lot of them are kind of cookie cutter.
Yeah. I think, yeah, he's talking about the side. Cuteness, for cuteness, he gave me a 7 out of 10. Voice, he gave me a 4 out of 10. Oh, good. You know. And animation, he said simple and easy, so the style, in this case, 6 out of 10. Overall, 7.5. Thank you for your opinion. It has been logged, and I will put it away in my fields for later.
To be fair, Kraz, I am not a VTube. I am a picture.
A PNG tube. Technically, you do have a VTube model, and I have it.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. That's not what we're talking about.
Yeah, and I can be you whenever I want.
Don't do that.
A euphemism for my ass. No, it's a euphemism for my barren land of fucks that I don't give. Voice isn't exactly something you can change.
So we could... Your voice is fine.
I know, right?
Honestly.
My voice fucking rocks, and you can't tell me otherwise. Hair physics on him go harder than titty physics, for sure. I mean, I even toned this down a lot. Welcome back, Pickles. I don't recognize your name.
Tommy says, what about if you can have $6 billion, but you need to create a secret code that if anyone says it, you die? Would you take that deal, and what would the code be?
Have a nice night, man. So if anyone says it out loud, you die. I've heard this exact scenario before. The scenario was you're given a XYZ amount of money, but you have to pick a word in the English language, and if anyone says it out loud and you hear them say it, you die. That's one of them. This is just like if anyone ever says it, you die. I mean, like if you roll a 100-sided die for different letters of the alphabet, and you do that 1,000 times, no one's ever gonna say it. Ever. So something like
Yeah,
that.
that's like creating a really like you could write a book
Mhm.
because there's no stipulation
Yep.
to how so like it would have to be read out loud, right, in its entirety.
Pick any book that exists. Pick a random phone book from 1983 or 84 or something like that, from the 80s, a phone book from the 80s, and say, this is what someone would have to say out loud, all in one go.
A phone book from the 1980s.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good idea.
Like you can't pick a regular book because there are audiobooks where people have
Fuck
been.
you, Kraz.
The code is Merp's wife is very cool. I'm dead already because I say that every day.
You do not say that Merp's wife is very cool.
Merp's wife. I'm gonna start saying that in the morning.
I hate you. Don't. Kraz, what did you do?
Wake up, we're like, Merp's wife is very cool, isn't she? What if you already spent those $6 billion? You're still dead. Still dead if someone says it. Just pick a phone book and say if anyone reads this entire phone book out loud without saying or ah in between one of the words, then I die. Like fucking no one will ever read it. You know what I mean?
Well, Tommy is saying that it's a code, not a paragraph.
Well, it's a code.
But like
That whole phone book's my code.
I mean, I could just go like randomly scourge, or scour, sorry, GitHub and find some source code. That's technically a code.
For sure. I don't think anyone's saying source codes out loud. You could pick the entire code.
They're gonna get super frustrated with us.
Yeah, they're like you could say the entire code of Undertale out loud, and like that's my code. That like, but no one's gonna read Undertale code for code out loud. So I mean, Death Note style, absolutely. You're paying me with your own with your own money, Merp. I'm paying you with my own money. No.
What is Death Note style?
It's like instant death.
Oh, okay.
God of Death appears and takes your soul.
Death Note style is way better than Final Destination, so that's kind of a perk.
Mm-hmm. You like a DM seeing people create loopholes? Yeah, that's why a 1980s
That's
phone
like
book.
the whole point of those hypotheticals is to critically think about all of the pieces that go into the situation.
Yep. For example, the one that I mentioned, the one where it's like you pick an English word, and if anyone says it out loud and you can hear them say it, you instantly die. There's one word in the English language that has like 236,000 letters in it. I'd pick that one because I'm never going to be around long enough to hear them finish the word. You know what I mean?
Well, I do like the one hypothetical that you asked because Merp, we will be sitting in the car in absolute silence for briefly because it's Merp. And like suddenly hit me with a hypothetical, and I'll just go, God fucking damn. And one that was more recent was it was the one about having like either limited money or just a shit ton of money, but no one could have it, like, or no one can find out that you have it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it all is just gone.
Mm-hmm.
What would
Including
you?
the
How
government.
would you accomplish that? So literally nobody can find out that you have it, and I was like, that's impossible because like you couldn't be with somebody, like they wonder where all the money came from. But Merp, actually, we came after like 30 minutes of talking about this. We finally came to the conclusion. What was the conclusion, Merp? Do you remember? I remember. I'm just saying if you remember.
No, I remember. I remember the conversation, but I can't remember what the conclusion was.
It was basically where you take out a loan.
Yep.
And then you use the free money to pay off that. So like your significant other just thinks you're paying off a loan.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought like that's I would have never thought of that on my own in like, a million years.
I
would have
think that
lost
was
all my money.
I think that was my particular solution in general. Was like if you're not because even the government can't find out you have this money, right? So the only way you can really use it is by taking out loans and then using the money to pay off those loans. You know what I mean? In the first place, because the government doesn't tax loans, so you can't be audited on loans like that. Regardless.
No, Tommy, he regularly asks me that, so I don't know.
They do, Derpy. That's right. Would you rather have $1 or $2? Thanks, Snux. If I was a worm, would you still love me? Yeah, that's right.
You say that all the time, but you'll switch up what it is.
I usually say, like, yeah, I'd still love you if you were a worm, sure.
No, you're the one that says it. What are you talking about? And I just go, you're fucking stupid.
My love, would you still love me if I was a worm?
Would you still love me if I was a banana?
Would you still love me if I...
Don't I? That's the only thing I can't tolerate.
Too late. I've already done it. I. Is she a worm too? Always. We're both worms. How'd you know? This whole we're actually worms at a keyboard. What's that new game that just came out is just coming out? What's it? Worm work game? Worming from home. Worming from home.
No,
It's that.
I haven't heard that.
Look up Worming for Home on Steam and look at the Steam preview. So we're both that. We're both worming from home worms.
What the fuck?
Yeah. We both have a potted plant on our desk, and we get out of the potted plant every day. And I come and stream every day from my potted plant. And I have a very, very, very big chopped. Thanks, Nut in the rides. I appreciate it.
Fuck does that mean?
It depends on the context.
That's a show.
It can be. Means I'm a salad, a julienne salad. That's right, Gunda. You're right. You got me. Would you still love me if I was the Great Wall of China? For sure, for sure, for sure.
Would you still love me? It reminds me of... I really like the stupid meme. I see it a lot on Reddit. Where it's this little stupid like outline of a slug dude and says, really right in front of my... and then random object.
Really? Right in front of my salad?
And it's like, it's one of those things where you just keep looking at the pictures and they get more dramatic at every like comment on it. And it's so entertaining. It's such, it must be brain rot, but it's so entertaining.
I've seen that one. My absolute favorite one is really in front of my salad. That one's the best one.
No, there's so many that are so much better than that.
It's my favorite one though. It's my favorite one though. Because it talks about salad.
Hold on, I gotta.
She's gotta do something. She's gotta do it. She's gonna do it. But Kraz, would you rather have unlimited games but no bacon, or no games but unlimited bacon, or games unlimited games but no games?
I posted one of the best ones in meme.
Oh, God, like what? Right in front of my favorite bath bomb holding a toaster is pretty good.
Oh my god, they can get me every time. There's very few things that get me every time, and it's the wee. That's one, and it's that meme, and it's the Bigfoot.
Skateboarding
Picture.
Bigfoot. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Skateboarding Bigfoot.
No, it's bicycling Bigfoot.
It is. Okay. Let's not spam the chat, Tanisha. Actually, Krez, can you remove them? As a DM, you did the worst thing you could ever do. You told your friends that all the things they have been through was just a dream. Yeah, that is the worst thing you do. And they just got so drunk at the beginning, they slept, and now they have to fight the final boss with nothing. But you tried to give them a hint yesterday, and they found out. Okay.
Yeah, that is an unfortunate mistake. I mean, depending on how long you've been DMing, you know, it's a very common trope that new DMs do.
It was all a dream all along.
But it's easy for the DM to get caught up in all of the cool stuff that they're doing on their end, and not realize that the characters obviously don't know this, and they've invested so much time and energy into it, and to just kind of take it away. It's the same thing obviously with the movie and all that, but depending on your group, like, I mean, they may never forgive you, they may never trust you again.
Yeah. If a DM that was DMing a game for me for 3 years pulled that shit, like, no, I'm not playing with them as the DM again.
Well, it depends on how much for 3 years. I'm talking like if you like once a month for 3 years, that's not very. Let's say
it was once a week for 3 years. No, I'm not playing with that DM as the DM again.
Yeah, like that's more like that. They should know better.
They should definitely resolve that better. That's just I've never. No. That's essentially saying, hey, you know, all this stuff that you've worked towards and did, and all these characters you met, and all these things that you did in the game. I know it was a game, and technically 3 times a week for 3 years. Okay. You know all these cool NPCs and all these characters you met in this game. I know it was a game, and these were memories that you made. But what if these memories you made weren't actually real? Like, that's the...
Yeah, like, I mean, I think they understand. Tommy understands the error of his ways.
I don't think so.
They even said that they did. They realized it was stupid. But anyway, Tommy, like...
Thanks, Kendall.
If you're creative enough, I mean, I'm sure, you know, we all are, if you think hard enough. There's always a way to fix things. There is so much lore you can come up with, and so many things. It'll still be mildly irritating to them, but I'm sure you can come up with something to give it a reason why they believe that it was a dream at that point. I mean, you could use the Kiori as a thing. You know, they're the whole nightmare realms and shit like that.
Yep. I mean, there's a lot.
Perhaps they stole their memories and their dreams. There's a million things you can do, and the thing is, you have to give them a chance to get it back.
Yeah. Otherwise, they're not going to want you to DM again, unless your whole goal was to make it so they never let you DM again and make you be a player forever, which valid. But also,
I'd hate that so much.
You did something to make it so they would never let you be a DM again.
Yeah, if
I mean, you like
got so mad at me.
You like being a DM. You wouldn't do that on purpose. I'm saying, like, if he's the forever DM, and it's like, oh, guess what? You told them their dreams escape to the real world. Oh, interesting. I mean, depending on your situation and how you went about it, it can be fine, generally speaking. But like, if you just went about it and it was a dream the whole time, that's the worst, and it just ruins the fun of the game. It's a great way as a forever DM to make it so you're no longer the forever DM. They're not going to let you DM again. That's just what it is. Ruin the game, and they're not going to let you do it.
Fucking traumatizing thing for me, and I still remember it on random no smooth brain thoughts going, like driving, going from work or anywhere, just randomly thinking.
Mm-hmm.
That's how much this traumatized me as a DM. Because it was cringe and it was so stupid. I don't know if you remember in Fallen King,
Mm-hmm.
so where Dogwood went kind of crazy and he was trying to take that specific book that had stuff about Muir in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was slowly driving him insane, right? And Jesse was trying so hard to make sure that he didn't have, like, they hid it somewhere else away from.
Yeah.
And I was so caught up in the fact that Dogwood was role playing so well, and I was trying to keep up with the energy and everything, and I got confused about something. And Jesse said, like, that he had the book because he was trying to draw attention to himself because Dogwood was going to attack someone that couldn't handle him, right?
Yeah.
And I stupidly out loud said, "Do you actually have it?" And Jesse's like, "Well, now he knows I don't." And I
Right.
will never forget that. Do you remember that? I will
Yeah.
never forget that, because he is such a nice guy and so gentle and understanding, and he was so mad when he said that.
Yeah.
And I felt so embarrassed and upset, and I'm like, fuck.
I don't think he was actually mad. He was like, well, now he knows.
No, I'm sure. No, he was. I'm sure. I have no doubt that he was mad for one whole minute, and he wasn't, because he's not that kind of guy.
Yeah.
But in the whole heat of everything, we all were up in emotions, and it was just kind of like, fuck. As the DM, I dropped the ball. It was going so well.
It's all right.
And that was only like 3 years into the game, you know, like that was like, I was still relatively new.
Yeah, it was still early DMing days. You're fine. It's fine. You're a fantastic DM now. It's you haven't done it in a minute, but you're still a fantastic DM now, comparatively. God, cringe moments in D&D. I think all my cringe moments that I can think of from games that I've been, other than that one game that Dogwood got me into that was bad. Because you know the one I'm talking about, right?
I'm sorry, you were, and I read the last part of what Tommy said, and I had to laugh. It's just sorry.
Other than that one bad game that I was put in because a Dogwood invited me to join their game, and it turns out he brought me there to replace him because he did not want to be there anymore. And I can understand why. Other than that game that I was in for a little bit, basically every cringe moment that I can think of was caused by Dante. Yeah.
We speak not of this name.
Dante, as in Dante's Inferno, but his name, the guy went by Dante online, was the quintessential edgelord bad player at the table. The quintessential bad one. And
everyone has one at some point in time, and unfortunately I was very new to DMing when he was one of the OGs of our group.
He was there for too long.
And I was way too nice. Yeah, I was way too nice.
It took us many years for us to eventually get rid of him. Unfortunately. But we did. We eventually did. Great that we did, because goddamn. He's the kind of guy that would play rogues that would sit at the corner of the tavern and be an edgelord. He's the type of player that would play characters that it's what my character would do as he plots with the evil characters and tries to kill a player character. The type of character who would steal stuff from another player character or maim them to try to solve an issue that isn't an issue. You know, all of the above that you can imagine from the D&D problem character. That was him. Every horror story you've ever heard from a DM talking about that particular character, he probably did it. He probably did.
Oh, it was so bad. I mean, that's fun, Derpy. Like, that's totally fine.
Yeah, perfectly fine.
And Tommy, like, you can check Foundry and Roll20. I mean, that's how we first started.
Yep. What a douche, yeah, Kraz. That's what I'm saying, right? It was not a. It was bad. It was bad.
The turning point for Dante was when it was such a great game, Dichotomy Complex.
God.
And no one wanted it to be ruined, and he was already starting to do stuff. And he started going off on his own, so I'd have to have one shots with him. And there was this like cult and like one of the oldest living dudes in town, and like he was trying to go off the train with him and like learn new information. He was gaining a lot of information, and I was like, okay, Dante, all right, you're gonna do good. Like, you can relay this information to the team. Never did.
Yep.
And kept it secret from them. In fact, to the point where in the end, the players knew
we staged an in-game intervention.
Yeah, because the players knew he was hiding information, even without me really saying anything to them. And it was critical information that they trusted him with. And there was a time crunch within the game. And he lied to them as players, is the problem, and said, no, I'm not hiding anything. No, I'm not going to betray you.
He was going to betray us.
And then proceeded in the same session to betray them in game. And that was, everyone was done. And I'm like, I gotta fix it.
In the next session, we did a D&D. In the next session, we did an in-game intervention. We talked to him in character. We talked to him out of character. And when he basically dodged and denied everything, despite everything, we kicked him out of the group and banned him from our Discord.
And everything was much better after that. But anyway, Tommy, playing, you can like, shoot your shot in the dark. You can always, you join games and you talk with the players and stuff and see if the group's right for you. Kind of talk to the people, there's lots of groups always looking for new players.
Yep.
And the worst thing that happens is that it's not for you, it's not for them, and you go on your merry little way, as long as you're cordial about it.
Cherry cordial. Totally real Merpin's wife. She fucking. Do I sound like her? Say words, love.
Words.
Oh, thanks. That's weird because LA is filled with groups that are looking for fucking new players. Filled to the brim.
Okay, well, I was talking about like online. Because it's hard for a lot of people anyway to get together in one spot.
Gunda's 100% right.
But yeah, like, I mean, there's gotta be game shops somewhere or like, bookstores or anything that have like weekly or monthly, one shot night or something. If not, go make one.
My wife is too smart for me to emulate her with a voice changer. Plus, I tend to talk over her a lot, so there's that.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of hard to do with a voice changer.
It's one of the only things that makes me want to smack him.
Yep. Right on the lips. Even public libraries host D&D groups. Yep. There's a comic store nearby that's literally connected to a tabletop gaming place. Yeah, there's a lot of those, actually. Go ahead. He deserved it. Oh, he deserves it. Yeah, I know, right? Mwah, mwah, mwah. You should look closer.
Merp and I got really lucky with our D&D group because two of the players ended up living within like 30 minutes from us.
Uh-huh.
And in this whole wide world of internet we got very lucky. So once the group started kind of dwindle, we still played often. We ended up just going to their house and playing, and we became really good friends, and it kind of devolved a little bit in terms of time into just game night. Like we all had like libraries of games, so we would just play whatever we all felt like then, and be there for 8 to 10 hours, and have lunch or dinner and go get coffee, and it was the
Hang
funnest
out.
thing ever.
And then we started a D&D game at their house that we got 2 sessions in before we figured out, guess what, we're moving across the country.
Oh, it was so sad.
Yeah, we didn't even get that game very long. We got to play very few sessions of that before we
But
figured
playing
that out.
a physical game really, really chef's kiss.
So much fun. Middle of an ad. Let's be a little less talkative about topics for like a minute and a half.
Wow.
Oh,
How dare.
Don't. No. It's just so we don't.
No.
It's so we don't like talk about topics and make everyone feel bad. Good sighs. Hello, Void Cat.
Is whining a topic?
No. Whining is? Oh, shit. The ads are over? Really? Already? I still have a minute of ads on my end. That's fine. If ads are over, I can assume it's fine. Whining is your favorite topic, although it makes you tired. Yeah, for sure. Too many nitrates?
Winning?
Whining.
Winning? Doesn't whining have an H in it?
Maybe. Winning also has 2 N's. Well, 3 N's if you consider the N and
I think
ING.
they're saying whining like drinking?
Nitrates, correct. Whining has an H if you're being a little bitch, yes. He says he's being an alcoholic, yeah. Twitch is being
Took us a minute.
way too inconsistent with the ads, whether or not they're actually happening. Oh. Okay, ads should be over now for everyone, I think. 10 seconds left. I mean, like, that was probably 10 seconds ago. It's probably good now. But yeah, no. Yeah, D&D wise, I'm going to be starting a D&D campaign soon for here on Twitch, actually. We're going to have my buddy Link. We're going to have Aeon, another friend of mine. We're going to have Kara and Bunny and possibly Paperbag. Jane, if she can make it. If she can't make it, then it'll just be the 4 of them. But if she can make it, it'll be the 5. I think that's it, right? Link, Bunny, Kara, Aeon, Paperbag. That's it, right? Let me check my Discord. That has the list. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Yeah.
Boop. Reaper.
Boop.
I would say no. But also, if your bedtime was at 11 p.m., then yes.
Yeah. Yeah, those 5. You'd love to watch? Well, it'll be on stream. It's likely it's going to be Monday mornings, though. Depending. We'll see if we can do it.
Get a code DM because my schedule will probably never allow me to basically be there.
Almost never. It's midnight where you are and you're downing a Coca-Cola and you have ADHD. You're cooked. That's unfortunate.
Yes, am I cooked?
8 a.m. for you, Kraz? No. 5 a.m. for you.
What? I'm so confused. Are you talking about the D&D game?
Yeah, if it's 8 a.m. On Mondays, it's 8 a.m. for us because Jen wanted suggested it to be that time. Depends on her and Bunny and everyone else.
On Monday?
Uh-huh.
Really?
I don't know why she wanted that early. I think it's so she can do it before work. That's right, Krez. I think. Well, we'll see. I'm gonna see if we don't have Jane paper bag, then we might be able to nice Mecha. Then we might be able to do it a little bit different. Dude, 8 a.m. for me is 5 a.m. for you. I'm 3 hours ahead of you.
Tommy, they would be able to read the chat just simply because they can have the stream open anytime. But I don't know how much they'll watch, just because it could be very distracting for some people. I don't know how people handle it, so.
Yeah, we're not in Hawaii, Kraz. We're in the Midwest. We're on EST, which is 3 hours ahead. Now I might be able to see if everyone can do it on like a different day, a little like somewhere later in the day, possibly. We'll see if we can do that. If Jane can't make it. Hello, welcome in. We're just chatting today. 2 a.m. No. It'll probably be 5 a.m. for you if it goes the way that we're thinking. I'm hopeful that I can make it a little bit different because me streaming at 8 a.m. as a Dungeons and Dragons game sounds like hell. So, I'm gonna try to advocate everyone for a different day or a different time. If we can make it, probably both. Bofa, if we can do that. God. I'm planning for 8 a.m. my time, which is 5 a.m. your time. That's what it seems like everyone can make it. But I want to make sure that everyone, if we can all make it a different time. Let me see the list again. We had a list here that said everyone can make it Mondays or Wednesdays. It looks like Sundays are also a possibility if Link can make it. So it might be Sundays. If it's Sundays, my wife can basically never make it until she no longer is a CBD.
A CCA.
I know. I make that's how I say it because it's funnier. So if we can get everyone to do it on Sundays, it'll be probably better. But I don't know if everyone can make it on Sundays. Like I don't know if Link can make it on Sundays. We need Link to be here for
9 months.
Having 9 months, bro. He's been subscribed for 9 months on or fought.
Oh,
the paid one on YouTube. I forget what it is. I forget what it's called. Do you know who Technoblade is, and do you think about his death? Yes, I know about him. No, I never watched him, and no, I don't think about him because I've never watched him. I know someone who's a huge fan of him, though. So. Minecraft YouTuber. I didn't watch the guy. Because I never really got into Minecraft YouTube. Congratulations, Izzy. So yeah, no, we'll be doing a D&D campaign. I'm hopeful if I can get everyone done on Sunday. I want it to be on Sunday and not Mondays, specifically because later my wife will be able to make it at some point. Once she becomes a regular, and doesn't have to do Amazon Sundays anymore. And then what? And because I don't want it to be at 8 a.m. I want it to be later than that in the day, if we can do it. Hopefully we can get everyone to do it on Sundays. Bunny can make it any day of the week. It just has to have a heads up. I know she's off on Mondays, but she can take a cheeky Sunday off every once in a while, or at least work later or something like that. Who knows? If we could get be at like 11 o'clock a.m., that'd be better. That'd be 8 o'clock your time, Chris. That'd be way better. Ow. Something like that. Let me see. What do people say again?
Oh my god, you drone on so long about the time of this when it's so uncertain.
Yes. Okay, it would look like if we do Sundays, then Aeon can make it as long as we end by 10 a.m. Pacific time, which would mean it would be a start time of 10 a.m. my time, which would be way better than 8. So we'll see if we can do it.
I'm just hoping that I will have enough time and energy and motivation to make maps and set up Foundry and stuff for you.
I'd appreciate it. I'd appreciate that. You know,
I haven't touched Foundry in like
a billion years.
A year and a half. It feels like a billion years.
Yeah. Might as well have been a billion years. The learning curve is back.
Especially because I used to be on it every single fucking day.
Yep.
That's why it feels like so long. Like I constantly read patch notes and like was dealing with the mods and it was a constant. That was like a full-time job in on its own.
Oh, that'd be me.
Actually DMing and all that.
I'm the DM. My wife is the co-DM. I already have the campaign setting ready and everything basically. My wife and I still have to go now that we no longer have a dogger to look after. We'll probably start really cracking down and getting kind of the plot elements like hammered in, but and then really get this started in the next couple months. And then it'll be like a either a bi-weekly, so every other week, or every 3 weeks type of deal. But yeah, the players know what the plot's about. Essentially, at least over the initial plot that they're given. I like talking about D&D with my wife. We never do that anymore. I cry every time.
It's because I'm so upset I don't get to really play it or do it anymore.
Yeah. It's a little awkward with our regular group now.
It's not really awkward to me. It's just like the time-wise and having a commitment and all that.
Give you guys some spoilers. Well, the player characters are starting out as imaginary friends of a little girl. The player characters are choosing characters that represent her imaginary family, who she drew as cartoony characters that she has on a little sheet of paper that she is pretending to be her family. And that's her like Gendy Tartakovsky's foster home for imaginary friends. Not really. They are going to be playing actual like D&D centric races. I would allow them to be something more fantastical if they wanted to be, but I'm not suggesting it to them. I think they can do what they want specifically, as long as it's kind of like I don't want them to be something so weird and off-putting that it makes them look like monsters in the world. They need to be able to blend in somehow a little bit. Since your girl is drinking coffee, have you tried the new sugar caffeine emulsified pig fat flavored beverage? Gross. So that's my main spoiler. It's gonna be the player characters are imaginary friends of a little girl. They're gonna start out by fighting nightmares. Sebastian Lex. Sesbin.
That is not what I read every time I look at it, but and I'm sure that is intention.
Lesbian Lex. Okay, yeah, no, I get it. I understand it. Nice to meet you, lesbian sex. I mean, shit.
Cess. They're always coming out with new coffee drinks, and the most horrifying one was the olive oil latte.
Some people liked it. I think it was superfluous.
There's a lot of people that like stupid shit.
Your favorite character was Blue? I liked playing Blue. You mean Blue from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends? He's good.
Yes,
I heard they're coming out with more Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, a la regular show reboot. So like the regular show reboot that let them make more episodes just willy-nilly without considering the plot. I hear that's what they're doing with Foster's Home. Just so you know, I'm sure that's going to be exciting for some of you. How old are y'all? We're both in our 30s.
Is everyone
Meow. If anyone cares about Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Genny Hardikovsky. Exciting for the 5 Foster's Homes fans that still exist. Are you one of them, Kraz? Are you one of those 5 fans?
I am very upset right now. I do not have my phone on me. It is plugged in the bedroom because Arthur is in my office behind me.
Being really
Spread
cute.
eagle on his back, just arms up wide, staring at me.
That's really cute. Hey, it's Tom. Rich streamers over here affording bedrooms. I know, right? With all that Twitch money, for sure. Thanks, Asian kid. Appreciate it. I liked Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends when I was younger. It was good. Okay, Jeff Bezos. Okay. I liked Foster's Home for Imaginary Kids when I was younger. I thought it was really good. I think there were a lot of dud episodes. It was pretty episodic. There was some good stuff in it and some not so good stuff in it. But that's just how it was. Genny Tartakovsky's early stuff was always kind of like that. If you look at the Powerpuff Girls, excellent show, hit or miss episodes. Samurai Jack, fabulous show, one of the best, hit or miss episodes. No plot. Just how it was back then. And now his newer series are all plot heavy. The newest season of Samurai Jack, the one about the caveman, I forget the name. Any episode with Mojo Jojo was goated for sure, absolutely. Primal, thank you. Primal. Like all of his newer stuff has plot, and that's great. I love plot heavy shows. I want the show to actually have some kind of cohesion to get through it. I want to be able to be attached to the characters that are introduced and not be like, cool, I can only be attached to the main character because all the side characters are only going to be here for one episode. Like Samurai Jack. What's your list of missed episodes for Samurai Jack? There were a couple of them. I think it mostly really dialed down to a couple of early episodes that were kind of misses. But there were definitely weaker episodes of Samurai Jack, and like the one with the psychic elephants and like the alien duders in the forest. Like that was kind of weird, and not really very good. Like it's mostly the early stuff. There's a few episodes that have like plot points that don't make sense. Like for example, the one with the like it doesn't mean it was a bad episode. In fact, the episode was pretty good. But the one with the you always like Jack episodes where they stayed on the story. For example, I love those too. The filler episodes were whatever. One of the weaker episodes, in my opinion, despite I like this episode, was an early season 1 episode where he has to go into a volcano and defeat a volcano monster that turned out to be like a guy trapped from a curse. Like, that was cool, but eh. What about Codename Kids Next Door? You loved it, watched it after it ended. I love Codename Kids Next Door. Very good. My wife has no idea about any of these shows, really. This is a non-conversation for her.
I know Samurai Jack is.
Yeah, you know you do, but you didn't really watch that much of it, did you? Love Samurai Jack. Codename Kids Next Door, awesome. Love that show. I've been compared to Codename Kids Next Door animator, essentially character-looking dude. And I'd be like, yeah. Sorry, we're not talking about politics and religion, lady. Thanks, Prez.
Damn.
This is my kind of topic, animation stuff. Yeah, I really want them to continue Codename Kids Next Door. Nickelodeon has been saying like fucking no to the creator of KND for years, as he's trying to get the green light on his Codename Kids Next Door continuation, where it's more in the future and Nigel Uno's an adult or a teenager, and turns out it's in space and shit. Like, that looks awesome. That looks rad as hell. But he keeps getting the red light from fucking Cartoon Network for no reason. Hello, Caleb. Thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. And then, of course, there are the strongest episodes of Samurai Jack that I love. Right? You saw the pitch. Why isn't it a thing? It hasn't been a thing in like 7 or 8 years when he put the pitch online, trying to get people to talk about it. But like, no one, like, there isn't enough people. He'd have to make like an animatic or something, or like an actual full episode of it, and then post it on YouTube, and then leak it on YouTube. Dude, let's make your wife choose the topic now. What topic do you want to talk about, love?
We've talked about stuff that I was fine to talk about. Like, I just don't know half the cartoons that you're talking about.
I know.
I mean, I've heard about them a lot now in past. I just never watched them.
They were stuff from the mid 2000s and then like early 2010s. Codename Kids Next Door was early enough to where you probably could have seen it, but at that point you had already been through Crescent City, so you probably didn't have cable. You know what I mean? When
was Codename Kids Next Door?
2006.
Oh yeah, no, I was in college.
There you go. Let's talk about Megas motherfucking XLR. Megas XLR is rad. I didn't like Megas XLR that much. I loved the animation style of it. I wasn't, I'm not a big fan of mecha stuff, but I really want them to get a fucking remake, because goddamn, it deserves it. The creator of that got snubbed so fucking hard. Bourgeois over here, thanks. Rich and educated, for sure. I also went to college. She stutters, she nervous, for sure. How old are you? We just went over this. We're in our 30s. But my favorite episode of I've told this before. My favorite episode of you're applying it to everyone. Oh, my favorite episode of Samurai. My wife. What is your favorite episode of Samurai Jack?
I have never watched it.
I thought you had. Okay, never mind. My favorite episode of Samurai motherfucking Jack is the one with the blind archers. My God, your wife sucks. The Scotsman is fantastic, but the blind archers, the blind archers.
I mean, I know. I'm gonna tell you that I have seen a few episodes, but like 25 years ago, and I never probably watched them again. Like, it's not something, like, if you ask me an episode or what I remember, like, I know the art style, I know the animation. I do vividly can picture Samurai Jack in my mind, but I wouldn't be able to tell you anything about the show.
Right.
I'm looking, like, Kablam. That was a good show.
What games is she into? My wife has a ton of games she's into, actually. God, the Blind Archers episode is so good. The Blind Archers is really good. Kraz mentioned the black and white one with the assassin robot that's dressed in black, and the Samurai Jack himself is dressed in white, and it's like he's trying to fight him while fighting the clock while the sun is setting, and it's all black and white. That one is so good. There is so much really good animation in that show. It is a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece. Obviously the Scotsman one is really good. That one is based off of that whole situation is based off of a famous samurai movie from like the 50s, or even something like that. And it's but the Samurai Jack one is really, really good. I don't think it's as strong as like the previous two that I just said. Obviously, I love that character. That character's awesome. Obviously, they introduced that character multiple times throughout the series. The Scotsman is very good, very well written, very funny character, very good situation to put them in. So my wife will understand. Their Samurai Jack is walking across a bridge above a chasm covered in mist. And this bridge is longer than the eye can see, and he's been walking across it for a day or two. And here comes this really hulking man from the other side of the bridge playing fucking bagpipes. And this bridge is barely wide enough for one person to walk past, let alone two, one of which is triple the size of Jack. So Jack tries to stand aside for the guy, but the guy doesn't want to move out of doesn't want to like try to get aside for him. They end up fighting on the bridge, in mist, in the middle of a bridge they've both been walking across for days. You can't see the bottom, you can't see any other side. Very, very good episode. And that's weaker than the previous two I just mentioned, despite that being good, because I mean, like, the other ones convey the message of the episode without much dialogue at all. I think the Blind Archer one has a little bit of dialogue. I'm talking a lot, love. You can just tell me that out loud. You can just tell me to shut the fuck up.
Well, you're like, there's like a whole scroll of chat.
A little bit.
And you're explaining an entire episode of a show.
Yeah. Tommy wants to know what top 10 games are. When do I ever have something to geek out about on stream? Barely ever.
You literally stream every day. What the fuck are you talking about?
When do we have people in chat talking about stuff that I'm passionate about? Sometimes. This is the shit Kraz craves to talk about. Yeah, right?
Okay, my bad. This is why I don't join the chat very often.
I want you here.
Literally the reason why.
I want you here, love. You're very pointing to the specific conversation. You help with conversational bits in the first place, and I like talking with you, and I want you here. When you want to be, at least. If you don't want to be here, you don't have to be, but I like it when you're here.
No, I mean, you're talking.
Yeah.
Tommy, he's talking like, so I can't answer.
No, you can answer. I'm giving you a moment to answer. It's fine. I'd love to change topics. It's fine.
I mean, it's not even important. It's like, I like roguelites. I can't give you the top 10. Maybe Dead Cells.
Hades? You like Hades, Gunda? I don't think my wife has played much Hades. How much Hades have you played, love?
I've played enough to know that I really like it. I started playing that just before I have not really had time to play video games in like the last 4 or 5 months.
Dead Cells is fun, but really fucking hard. My wife was pretty good at it for a while. I don't know if she'd be good at it now, but she was good at it for a while.
To be honest, I think Hades was harder than Dead Cells ever was. Even at like BC like 3 or 4.
I mean, for sure, because considering that Hades is a game of luck, right? You can get a really good run.
Well, it's the same thing. It's the same thing where like it's a roguelite. Like it's just like Slay the Spire. It's random.
And what was your favorite song growing up, love?
Wait, how this turn around to be about what I like?
Tommy asked. I need to make you feel at home in my stream and make you happy with being here. Otherwise, you won't want to be here. And then the next time I invite you on the stream, you'll be like, no, I don't want to come because last time I felt like a bad fucking person and all that.
People keep
bullying me.
Stuff.
I don't like going
Kraz bullies.
I don't
Tommy asks me personal questions. And Merp keeps staring at me.
I don't like running dungeons because that one guy got mad at me in that one dungeon, and now I will never run dungeons again.
Keeps interrupting me, you guys.
That's how it was in Elder Scrolls Online. We played Elder Scrolls Online for many, many years. We went into a dungeon together, with randoms a lot. And then one day we went to a dungeon with a random who was just a fucking asshole, and then my wife was so dejected she never wanted to run a dungeon again. She didn't run dungeons with me in Elder Scrolls Online for years because of that one experience.
That's not true.
That is perfectly factual.
You act like it's years, but it's for like months.
It was
which was a long time for us playing it daily. Bullshit.
It was months, if you consider playing it daily as months. But at the time we weren't playing it daily. We were playing it like we played a couple times in a week, and then we'd wait a couple months to play. So it was years.
So, Tommy, I can't tell you my favorite song growing up. Because growing up is a huge span of time, and music is very vast. I'm kidding, Tommy. Like, it's not even personal. I'm just being dramatic. Gundam, no. Like, it's no.
No, it was like running regular normal mode dungeons. Most of them in that game are easy enough to where you can solo them, if not duo them. And my wife and I would duo them a lot. But easy ones take, 5 minutes to beat, if not 10. The harder ones can take maybe an hour. There's no dungeon in that game that's going to take 3 weeks. Even veteran trials take maybe an hour or two. And we didn't really run those.
Yeah, because even with group content, like, if you get to a point where you're not beating a boss and everyone's dying constantly and you can't get through it, you just stop. Because clearly the group isn't working out. And you just get different.
You'd be kicked out well before that. You'd probably log back in the dungeon or outside of the dungeon. I'm not sure. Well, see you later, Tommy. Thanks for coming. And Wilbert, hello, welcome in.
You don't have to leave. Like, if you're leaving because I said that, I'm literally just kidding. Like, I'm being dramatic.
Yeah. You don't need to feel bad. It's fine.
Asking what someone's favorite music is not a personal question. Like, you don't know this, but Merp and I both, like, have a smile on our face when we're talking like that because we're just kind of laughing at each other. I, like, was joking.
Yeah.
You didn't make me uncomfortable.
I like Viva La Vida by Coldplay. We have regular sized eyes. In fact, we have really tiny eyes. We just have big glasses. Audibly throws up. What, you don't like Viva La Vida by Coldplay, Gunda? Uncivilized fool.
Merp has always liked Coldplay since the day I met, and I just do not understand.
Coldplay is fucking awesome. New Coldplay.
Yeah, all their one song.
They have like a handful of really good songs from their early albums. Their newer songs,
yeah, but
arguably,
they're one song because they all sound the fucking same.
Nope. Wrong. You suck, Krez. You kind of look like SpongeBob. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hello, Carla. Welcome in.
Tommy, my favorite artist growing up, when I could actually have my own taste in music and did not have to listen to the CDs or tapes that my parents had, was Imogen Heap.
Yeah, Carla, what do you think of Coldplay? My wife loves Imogen Heap, yeah. Zombie. I had a joke about that. You prefer the Minecraft covers, though. He says it's all right. In your head. I just had a short about in your head. Zombie. I showed it to my wife and she laughed. She called me stupid.
As is per the norm.
As is to be expected at this point. Zombie. But it's the millennial anthem. Is it? I would think the millennial.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, the millennial anthem has to be something like American Idiot or like something by Weezer. You know what I mean? Or like what?
Thrift shop,
maybe. Or like
Gotcha. I don't know. I make things up in Gaslight.
You start saying zombie to see if you can find my local millennials, right? Toxic, yeah. Don't say that about Marpins. What? They can say what they want about me. I'm rubber, they're glue. What bounces off me gets on them and then makes the glue kind of not sticky anymore. And it's not very fun to use. I look just like Buddy Holly. Actually, you know what? The millennial anthem is Black Parade.
I would say that more than Zombie, yes.
Yeah, Black Parade, 100%. Because you can play one note from Black Parade and everyone starts. Everyone will turn on like a sleeper agent. You play the first note of that, and every millennial is like, you know. I figured it out. Everyone knows Black Parade, though, for sure. Even Gen Z, yeah. But it's definitely the millennial anthem. It's the emo anthem. Fine. You didn't listen to emo music when growing up? Oh, I listened to alt rock. I was at 98.7 and fucking in Los Angeles, California. Yeah, no. So like alt rock, which at this point is, you know, dad rock.
Alt rock is not dad rock.
Kinda.
Dad rock is yacht rock, and yacht rock is like 70s, 80s rock.
Used to be.
Not hair bands though.
Nope, used to be that. Now dad rock is early 2000s alt rock. Just so you know.
It is not. I don't give a
70s, 80s
dude.
is now called oldies. If you weren't aware. Do you feel
I am
old
not
yet?
aware,
Do you feel old
and
yet?
I'm going to Google this because fuck you and
Yeah.
everything else.
Look up dad rock. The times are changing, lady. You're a cat dad, so that's allowed. We're also cat parents, yeah. Burr, it's cold in here. It's a cold play in here, you could say.
No, because I am looking at the AI overview. Okay? So take that with a grain of salt, what I'm saying. Straightforward melodic rock music associated with middle-aged fathers, typically spanning 1970s classic rock, 1980s arena pop rock, and increasingly 1990s alternative or post-grunge. Like Nirvana and Alice in Chains, and that's still... Okay, so the 90s are included in it now, which is totally fair, but I'm not...
Incorrect.
I still stand by what I said.
AI is incorrect. Can you react to the song "I'm Sorry, Mom"? I can't listen to copyrighted music on here. Sorry. All the music on my channel is stuff that's not copyrighted, or at least isn't thrown out for copyright strikes. What is arena pop rock? I have no idea. So you guys don't know? Correct.
It's like, don't know.
Yeah.
Well, like, so I was repeating what Tommy said, but arena rock is like where everyone gets in like the middle of an arena and can like chant the song. Like, so it's like anthem-y, I guess you would call it. Like Bon Jovi. Like when Bon Jovi comes on, people are singing along. Like that's arena rock.
Yeah. Like zombie. Correct. We're only allowed to listen to RuneScape, Chrono Story, and some Deltarune song, mostly video game music.
You could also play the Midnight because they have a thing where you're allowed to play the music.
I tried that and I still got demonetized.
No, there's no fucking way.
Yeah. They can allow you to use their music, but they can still cause it so your video is you can't demonetize it. They like for example, a lot of the Deltarune music, you can use it on your streams if you on streams and stuff if you want to, but you can't monetize those streams. Because Materia Music and it says no. Same thing. Their music distributor would flag you immediately, essentially, and you would no longer be making money from your stream. And unless they have an explicit thing where they say, yeah, if you get flagged on YouTube, dispute it and you'll be unflagged, then you can't, because that'll just cause you to get a copyright strike.
No, it says right here, the band The Midnight has publicly stated that their entire music catalog is safe to use for content creators and streamers.
Oh,
they
that's good,
explicitly stated that they love seeing the community creativity. However, there are automated systems that will do that. But you're not going to get like sued or anything.
No. It just means you don't make any money from your stream. Which is generally fine, because I don't make that much money from my streams anyway. Like, for example, I could easily make it so like I could put it on Twitch or something like that, but I dual stream to YouTube and Twitch, so I can't really do that. I love the Midnight's music, and it would be great. But one, it's lyrical music, and I don't like having people talking in my ear in the background. That makes it difficult for me to think about what I'm saying.
I bet you could find instrumental version.
Maybe, but that's less fun. Tommy worked down at the docks. You can set up different audio tracks in OBS. That's a workaround. I mean, yeah, technically, but you can't really do that on YouTube. It doesn't work on YouTube. It only works on Twitch. Hello, Merlin's. Hello, William. It's very annoying. Yeah. Sorry, I already read that. Yeah. Yep. My love, what is your favorite animated television show?
I don't fucking know.
She's gonna say Gravity Falls, I think.
No.
No?
It's fucking South Park.
South Park. Other than South Park, what's your favorite animated show?
I would say Gravity Falls.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I would consider South Park to be more like a satirical animated show.
Dylan, that is bad for you because they're never gonna trust you again.
Yeah. What my wife said. Trust is a commodity that disappears
delicate
with
thing.
Yeah, it's delicate like cotton candy. If you wash it, it goes down the drain. Now, you sucked, Dylan. Thanks, Cress.
Immediately think of the poor raccoon.
Yeah, I'm surprised if that wasn't what he was quoting.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
But that's like ingrained in everybody's mind because it's so tragic.
It is.
He just tried to do the right thing and it's gone.
There's a continuation of that video where they give him more cotton candy and he doesn't wash it that time. He just runs away with it.
Aw, yeah. I haven't seen that. That's
the rest of that
All
video.
is right with the world now.
Yeah, they give him more and he learned his lesson. He doesn't wash it. He runs away with it, so he might have washed it somewhere else, but who knows?
He's like, fuck that water. Like, I'm gonna go wash it in my own water.
That water sucks. I'm gonna take it to my water and wash it there. It's like, no! You know? As far as we know, that's what happened. But you know what? I'd like to believe that he ate that cotton candy that day. Or not. That'd be funny too. Either way.
I'm sure we could go on and on about the lore of the cotton candy raccoon.
Yeah, the lore of the birds and the raccoons with cotton candy.
What else is there to talk about that won't piss Kraz off?
Hello, Megumi. Welcome in. That's a good question, love. That's a good question. What about
my pumpkin patch is getting bigger every day.
Talk about how stupid Transformers are. Are there any Transformers that turn into pumpkins? How you suck my balls. Thanks, Krez. Krez loves Transformers. Except when he doesn't.
I know.
Your pumpkin patch is coming in. My wife
I'm
grew
waiting
pumpkins.
for the female flowers.
You know, my wife grew pumpkins, and they're coming in. Pumpkin.
If these pumpkins actually like grow and we get some decent pumpkins for Halloween,
Decorative.
it's gonna open a can of worms.
I don't think pumpkins physically open cans of worms, love.
No, they would have physically done it themselves. I'm gonna be growing corn next year and carrots, and most of the yard will be pumpkins at that point. Sometimes it's Kiss players.
You don't want to know.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I've liked the conversation.
What time?
It's 11:30.
It's 11:30. Last time I looked at the clock, it was 10:30. How does just like sitting here doing nothing go by so fast?
Conversations are fun.
Why doesn't my workday go by this fast? I mean, it kind of does.
It does. You tell me it goes by fast. But do not search that up. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Don't know that. Fucking.
Okay.
The only anime.
I didn't know like the Kiss players. Like all I could think of was like sometimes Transformers are like the Kiss band, but it didn't take me to like a minute later that it said Kiss players, and I was like, wait, I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, you don't want to know, and don't talk about it. The only anime my wife really liked was there was My Hero, but like
don't open that can of worms.
I forget the name.
Cause Kraz.
It was No Life, No Game, I think.
Oh, No Game, No Life.
Yeah, no Game, No Life. Yeah.
That was such a good show until with all the incest thing.
Yeah,
like,
with
that just
ignore
needed
that.
to go away.
Ignore the incest stuff, but other than that,
like it was so unnecessary and it made me very upset. And I know it's a kind of thing that, and they weren't really brother and sister, but still, like it's your step sister.
They didn't do anything. They just gave the sister like a weird like obsession.
It's more like they're too close for step siblings. You know what I mean? And it's very like the main protagonist, who's the older brother. He doesn't like act on either alien, but it's very uncomfortable. You know.
You can feel that he's also kind of uncomfortable with it, to be fair.
Like, almost like foster siblings. Like, you don't sit there and you just don't do that. I don't know. It's just so weird. There's no actual, like, physical things going on. It's just really,
Yeah.
but it was few and far between enough to where I could ignore it and actually enjoy the show.
Yeah, kind of gonna. That's kind of how it went. I'm glad my wife could overlook that stuff and enjoy the show for what it was. Unfortunately, turns out the guy who made the anime is a creep. Which means,
is that what happened?
Yeah, something like that. Now he's having trouble.
I thought
actually.
you said they were having like there was like a thing with like copyrights or something. I didn't know it was like weird.
That came later. The copyrights came
Oh.
first. The like it was like development hell.
Okay,
and
yeah,
able to
then
find
no,
stuff.
I did not know that, and I think that I don't recommend that show anymore if that was him acting on something.
I don't think that's what.
So-
I don't think that was him acting on something like that. I think that's just normal in Japan to do that shit in animes for some reason. I think he was a creep for other reasons. I'm not sure why. I'm not gonna look it up. Kraz, can you ban this person who just popped up on YouTube? And then I'd recommend the anime. It's good, but watch it totally legally. Watch it legally. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I liked the whole like aspect of these two people that are just super gamers. Really just tearing apart a world that's made of games.
That was a lot. It was a lot of fun. Now I'm going to address this can of worms. If you're a child and you're watching my stream and your username is something like that, and you're doing that to be edgy, like no, don't do that. That's
You don't mean a child.
It doesn't matter if they're a child or not. Anyone with a username like that, you understand why. I hope. Just immediate ban. It's like coming in with the username like fucking the second tower or some shit. You know what I mean? Like you're coming in and being edgy to be edgy, and that's your username. You're gone. You're using shock humor that isn't funny, and you're gone forever. You know what I mean? Same shit.
Yeah, I can't see someone over the age of 18 with that user.
Yeah, it's usually kids with usernames like that. It's usually kids that have usernames that are doing shock humor like that, or making fun of pop topic evil people in that way, or even older evil people in that way, or events that happen, things of that nature. It's usually kids. It's like 99% of the time. I'm not banning them because they're kids. I'm banning them because their username, but their username does point at them being kids. Yeah, so I wanted to address that as well because that's gross. You're gross. If you have a username like that, you're gross. Just know that you're
You know what we should talk about?
What?
Florence the Machine.
I know you love Florence the Machine. You ban people if they mention fucking Fortnite currency. Why? My wife's current favorite music artist is Florence the Machine. Baby game equals baby chatter equals baby get the fuck out. I mean, I guess. I get very I very much want to ban people who come into my stream and go and ask, "Do you play Roblox?" for the same reason. But I'm not going to assume someone's a kid, and I'm going to assume most of those people are just going to leave after a minute or two when they find out that no, I'm never going to fucking play Roblox. Do you play Roblox? Do you have games on your phone? Same shit. I like Minecraft. Like, I like Minecraft too, yeah, but fucking little Timmy. Like, no little Timmy's here. Not allowed.
I confused Kraz because I said the machine.
Oh, the machine. Florence and the Machine is a musician. You've definitely heard her music before if you've listened to the radio ever.
You probably wouldn't like her, but I was just like kidding.
My wife likes them. You're talking about the Fortnite thing? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't say like the Fortnite stuff is like a means to ban someone immediately. So even the Roblox stuff isn't really a means to ban someone immediately. There's a lot of people that I would ban immediately because I assume they're a kid. Like, for example, that username thing. But like, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. I'm a 18 plus channel, and I'm not gonna assume someone is under 18, generally speaking, unless it's very obvious. You've never seen.
There's a lot of people play, like, young adults and even 30-year-olds that play Fortnite.
I can't think of a single one of them, but she's right.
I mean, just think of the person we gave Mabel to.
That's a good point.
The wife said that her husband
is teaching their
plays
7-year-old
Fortnite.
daughter to play Fortnite. Yeah.
Yeah, so like,
So it's 50-50.
and he loves Fortnite.
So it's 50-50. It's both it's both an adult and a child playing Fortnite at the same time. It's both. So Gunda's technically right. They like playing FPS games supposedly, and that's fine. Not the daughter and father, like the family that adopted our dog. Children should be raised on Doom. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're not wrong. You can play Fortnite, child, but first you must beat these three games of Doom, this game of Duke Nukem, and then you also have to beat Quake. Teaches you religion and good spending habits. That's pretty funny, actually. But yeah, YouTube is pretty saturated with children that I have to ban. But I mean, whatever. I can't stop people from watching my shorts, so what am I gonna do, right? If you want to grow on social media, you gotta trudge through the trenches. Wear pants always, except for that one time in that one short, which I showed my wife and that she laughed at. You know what I'm talking about, right, my wife?
Yeah.
Because I very much love to mow the lawn with no pants on.
Yeah, that's your whole MO.
Yeah. I let my whole MO swing freely while I'm mowing the lawn. Which is great. Very, 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 very nice. Just socks and shoes. All I've ever gotten is compliments. Which is great. Conversation has lulled. What are you doing, love?
I think it's because I'm tired.
Probably. I was expecting some witty comment. You have nothing else to add? Speaking of ads, there's going to be an ad soon because we're coming on the 2-hour mark soon. Don't touch that dial. I'll be here when the ads are over if they start at any point soon. And my wife might be, I think, as long as we're still having conversations.
Maybe.
Did you want to play a game of Slay the Spire?
It's kind of late for that.
I figured. I wanted to offer it just in case you didn't want to. If we didn't have any more chatting chat to think brain. You know?
Yeah.
In case you didn't want to brain about anymore. We went to our favorite Mexican place in town for dinner tonight. It was great. Fantastic, even. Fantastic. It made up for last week's terrible Mexican food that we had. That I posted in my chat. Like, holy shit, did it make up for that Mexican food. Like, leaps and bounds. Obviously, we went to the burger place afterward a couple days later, and I got those tacos, which wasn't intended, but they were really good and made up for the Mexican place. But this also made up for the Mexican place that we went to the other day. Same parking lot.
Anything in Taco Bell would make up for that Mexican place.
Yeah, it would.
It's too fucking hot.
It is hot. I mean, it's not that hot. It's not been that hot in the last couple days, but still pretty warm.
Okay, well, yeah. 85 isn't the same as 95, but 85 is still fucking too hot.
Yeah. The forecast?
With like 70% humidity.
85 high tomorrow. Rain on Monday. It's gonna cool back down.
Actually, the humidity right now is almost 90%.
Yeah. Would you like to pin Netflix to my taskbar? What the fuck are you talking about? No.
What?
Windows, what the fuck are you doing?
We don't even have Netflix.
That's what I'm saying. It's 80 degrees at 8 p.m. Kill you, please. It's 71 where we're at right now, supposedly. Which is nice. A nice warm but still cool night, which is good. I think at this point we're ready for fall to start. At this point, the sooner the better. I'm not wrong, am I, love?
Oh my gosh. You know, when everyone complains about the weather, I always have to remember where I came from.
Las Vegas.
And it hasn't been so bad lately, but I will tell you, it is 106 degrees right now in Vegas at 9 p.m.
Yeah, and all dry, too. All dry heat.
I hate it. I hate the heat. I hate the summer. I hate the sunshine.
My wife is a vampire. My wife is a vampire. Ba, ba, ba.
I am, though. Everyone used to say that, too, about me.
What's up,
because, like, right when the sun would go down, I would come alive.
Yeah.
It's like I had a cup of coffee at like 6 or 7 p.m. and I was just wired. I was like, all right, I'm ready to start the day.
Yep. That's right. It is the wifey. She is here. Tacos. Absolutely. 6'7"?
Briefly.
You can say,
oh,
fuck
God
you.
damn it. That better not be.
It wasn't on purpose for him. For me, it was pointing it out because he hates it. Hello, Taco. Welcome back. Haven't seen you in a minute.
That's normal nighttime for me. Is like that's a good time for it to be dark. Is 6 or 7 o'clock.
Yep.
4 o'clock is nice too, but I know a lot of people hate it, so I'm gonna compromise with 6 o'clock p.m. or 7 o'clock p.m.
I'd like it to start getting. You pointed it out to see if she hates it. Yeah, that makes sense. She isn't as like I hate that so much that I'd like to drive with a blindfold on into traffic. I
hate that I don't think about it, and when I say it, and then it gets pointed out.
You hate that it's in the zeitgeist
towards something. Yes, attention was drawn to something.
Yeah. You hate that it exists, and now everyone has to think about whether or not they can count to fucking 7. At least 69 didn't come in succession like 6, 7 does, right? You can't. You found out you're a Yume shipper? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Is this a D's nuts joke I'm not getting?
I just Googled it. It involves imagining oneself or an original character in a relationship with a fictional character.
Okay. And who is the person you have a crush on that isn't real? Is it my wife? If so, she's mine, and also I understand.
I highly doubt. You need to set the bar a little higher. If
Metal
so.
family? I don't know what that means. Brutal. She's really into that one guy from Metalocalypse. The one with the really funny name, the main dude, the singer.
Is it the Iron Giant?
Make my wife breakfast in bed. She totally deserves it. She'll be up before I am, to be fair. Yeah, Raining Tacos is in love with Nathan Explosion from the Metalocalypse. Did you ever watch Metalocalypse, Love? I don't think so, right?
No, that wasn't my jam. I know what it is, though.
Yeah. The main character's name is Nathan Explosion. Shut up.
Crystal Dolan.
Crystal Dolan, you're telling me to shut up? No, you shut up.
Shut up.
No, you shut up.
Shut up, shut
No,
up,
you
shut up, shut up,
No,
shut up.
you shut up. Anyway.
You know what should be absolutely gotten rid of?
What?
Daylight saving.
Apparently Trump just voted to get rid of daylight savings, and if it goes
They've been
through,
doing that for years.
Yeah, but he actually did it. As long as it goes through the Senate, it passes.
That's what they did last time.
I know, and it keeps
like
happening.
it's literally not going. It's just like a stunt.
It is. It's a stunt they
And
like
also,
to juggle.
it's
And they do
not
it every...
to get rid of it. I believe they voted to keep it.
They voted to keep it what time it is now.
Yeah, so to keep daylight saving.
Yeah.
Keep the unnatural state of things, yes.
Essentially. Lock it in. Are you sure you want to lock it in here?
What?
I don't know. Game show type thing.
You might have committed arson.
They burnt the fucking house you built for lizards? That sucks. You burned down your lizard's house. That's so rude. I can't believe you did that.
Okay, so next time your eggs are on fire, just put a lid on the pot. And your lizards would still have a house. Cosmivore, if you're suicidal, you should probably go seek help elsewhere than the internet.
Yep, we're not helpful in this situation, and I'm this close to just banning on the spot for that kind of thing. You don't go into someone's chat and then say that to someone. Unless you're in genuine need for help, in which case there is a hotline. If you look up the suicide hotline on Google, it'll give you the hotline. And I very much recommend calling that hotline if that's the case. You're talking to your parents or talking to someone. But doing it to someone online like that is not cool.
You're going to get all the wrong attention.
The hotline is 998.
If you actually need attention for it, you should do that.
It's 988. That's the suicide hotline, I think. Thanks, Taka. I appreciate it. They're really nice, and you 100% recommend? Yeah, definitely. I've heard that the suicide hotline. I mean, like, obviously they're trained to do that. So yeah, that's my only recommendation, and all I have. I've never gone through it. Hello, Linda. Welcome in. They're amazing and understandable. Excellent. They'll be very helpful. Don't call 911 unless you're in an actual emergency. 988 is the line.
You know, stupid shop I miss from SoCal is Daiso.
Daiso is really good.
You would find stupid little shit there sometimes, just to like scratch that consumerism itch.
I always go to the mall or something, but that's not the same. There aren't that many good, like, little, you love Daiso? There's no Daiso in our town, unfortunately. There were a bunch in SoCal, but we could, you know. There's also a really good Japanese market in Costa Mesa that was awesome. But we only got to go there a couple times, and then we moved. We just ran out of the Japanese Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire sauce, love. Worcestershire sauce. I'm sure. No, I mean, like, I'm sure. I'm going to and wash your sister sauce. It's it's Worcestershire. The Midwest isn't sucky. It's just we ended up in a place that doesn't have one, and there are places in the Midwest that do have them. It's just not here. Like, we have a Costco. Like, that's better than most places in the Midwest. Guess what? Chicken butt. What? What's a taco? Chicken thigh. Guess how? Chicken cow. That's cool. Guess who? Chicken poo. You're gay? That's fine. Kraz here is gay too. Well, he's bi, but still. Bunny is pansexual, I think. Can we stop saying that, Dolan, please? You're MLM and you're a demi boy. You go by Rowan. All right, I'm not going to be able to remember that, unfortunately, unless you're here super often reminding me that your name is Rowan. I'll probably be calling you Taco, because that's your username. I call Kraz because, yeah, you try to be here, and I appreciate when you are. Thank you. My wife and I are man and woman, straight, normal, like not in any way.
Normal.
I mean, like the
normal.
Okay, that's what I was trying to
get us canceled.
God, I was just trying to clarify it. You didn't have to fucking.
Yeah, that's why you don't talk about stuff like that.
The normal state, as in like a regular man and regular woman with the regular attractions for other people. The default. We're default. It's going through shit. I'll cross my fingers, hopefully. We have the default skins, Kraz, is what I'm saying. We spawned in default, and we never got any. We didn't get any DLC or anything. We're just default.
I like it put like that. Honestly, that's pretty funny.
No DLC, no pay transactions, no cosmetics. We're just default.
Whoa, what is going on here?
What would someone do if someone murdered your family? And where did your dog? Well, first of all, I would dig out the hidden gold in my basement where all my guns are, or in my garage rather. Then I'd get my best suit on. I'd murder everyone who's coming into my house to try to finish the job. I know they also stole my nice car. So then I'd head to where I can go and procure information from, and you know, start from there. That's what they get for killing my dog and stealing my car.
And murdering your wife.
And well, you know.
It's possible. Tacos.
Oh, this is you, love. I didn't send this to me.
I'm scared to look at what time it is. Oh, it's still not.
No, not even midnight yet. Not even midnight yet. You're good. I was gonna warn you at midnight.
Yeah.
What's up, love?
The internet is weird.
Yes. Our internet specifically is weird because I have to go down to the basement and press that button every day almost.
Yeah, but at least it works.
At least we figured that out. That would have been really sad if we hadn't ever figured that out. Hello, Draco. Welcome back. Boop, boop, doo. Oh, and bye. I think you did that last time, too.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna get off now.
Watching American Dad or something? Oh, that's fine. Let's raid someone. I've been streaming for 2 hours, 15 minutes, and I already streamed for another 3 hours earlier, I think. Almost 3 hours earlier. Let me double check.
That's right. That sounds like a good night. Tacos.
Yeah, about 3 hours earlier, 2 hours
Now I kind of want tacos. Or, I mean, now I kind of want crackers.
We only have saltines, though.
No, we don't. Unless you ate all of my fucking Aladdin!
Oh, those. No, we still have those, yeah.
He just spilled my water. No, I gotta get... Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Mwah. Look, let's see. Who am I gonna fucking raid? I think it'll I know who we're gonna fucking raid Honey. Of course we're gonna raid Honey. Honey's live. We're raiding Honey. It's so rare that we're live when Honey's live, so let's do it. We don't have that many viewers right now, but that's fine. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe here on YouTube or a follow here on Twitch. I'd appreciate it. I stream every single day, sometimes more than once a day like today. Tomorrow we'll stream again. We'll probably stream twice tomorrow at least as well. I want to get at least 5 hours in, hopefully like 6 or 7. 6, 7, and then you know, see how it goes. Let's we're gonna raid my friendly friend Honey over here. She's doing some art, doing some stuff, and I'll see you guys later.